You've seen the inside of a desktop computer, possibly. There's usually a printed circuit board. It's green, and there's a bunch of stuff on it. It's chips or integrated circuits or ICs. They're little black, usually boxes or rectangles. And inside there is a ton of circuitry. That's what the chips look like. There's a power management chip, there's a modem chip, there's an apps chip, and then there's usually other chips that are for Wi-Fi, for Bluetooth, for haptics. That's what makes your phone buzz. But they'll range in size. Maybe they're 5 by 5 millimeters. Maybe they're inches wide. I worked on a chip that was 2 by 2 millimeters. So about this big by this big. And it's crazy how much you can fit in there. Transistors these days, the width of my hair, one strand of hair, you can probably fit 3 transistors in that. They're tiny. When you're working with things that small, you have to get innovative a little bit. We used to have these little suction pens. It's kind of almost like an eyedropper, but there's a suction to the end of it, and that's how you would pick up little chips. So you would squeeze it, it would stick onto the chip, and then you'd move it somewhere and you let go. But on that 2 by 2 millimeter chip that I worked on, the ends of a vacuum pen was too big. So we actually had to get electronically powered vacuums with even smaller tips of 1 millimeter diameter to be able to pick this up. And you had to figure out a different way to label it as well, because we used to be able to laser etch onto these little chips because you need to know if this chip had a problem versus that chip had a problem. But we had to get more innovative, and we created, it's basically like a waffle sort of box, and there's just little pockets. Put it in, and we would have to remember, okay, 1 through 10, 2 through 20, and keep it in that order, and do not ever sneeze.